SVL Free News and View. And I want to thank you all for tuning in today. We have a special event, and I'm going to be talking about coming up this weekend. I'm down at 5th Street Ministries. Before we begin that, I want to thank all of our sponsors: Mitchell College, Randy Marion, Piedmont Healthcare, Blue Harbor Bank, Fast Fields, and Key to Escape, the escape room. Okay, I'm here with two very important guests. With me is Patti West, the Executive Director of the 5th Street Ministries. Patti, how are you doing today?
Good.
And Jerry Campbell, who is on the Executive Board for the Iredell Walk for Recovery. So we're going to hear about this event coming up this weekend. So Patti, why don't we start with you? What is the Walk for Recovery?
It is a free event. Bring your family. It celebrates the hope and healing that comes with recovery from substance use and mental illness.
Right. Okay. So why do you think this event is very important to our community?
Mental illness and drug abuse have such a stigma associated with it. So events like this help reduce that stigma. It kind of brings it out in the open, and let's talk about it. Let's make it so that we can support each other in recovery. I think that's one of the things people have a hard time putting together, sometimes understanding that mental health plays such an important role, and of course the recovery for abuse, and also getting to understand why they are addicted to begin with. Exactly.
Okay.
But the bottom line is that people who are in recovery can't do it alone.
Right.
And the message is you are not alone. We will walk with you.
Right.
And I think that's the message that we really want to get out.
I understand. And Jerry, you're on the board here, so where did the idea come to do the Iredell Walk for Recovery?
Well, as Patti mentioned, there's a national month for recovery, and there was nothing in Iredell County ever. There's been no history of anything in Iredell County, and the organization I work for, I was charged with looking at Iredell County, and we pulled together a lot of individuals in Iredell County that have a passion for serving the community, generically, not just people in recovery, but just serving the community, whether it's disadvantaged or just people in need. And last year we had our first event, and this is our second event, and it's really grown, and looks like it's going to be a great event.
Excellent. Okay, who's involved in putting this event together?
Yeah, we got so big this year that we actually went with levels of sponsorship, which I thought was really impressive, that in 1 year we were able to go from a grassroots to a pretty well-oiled machine. So our platinum sponsors this year, which was $1,500, was Piedmont Healthcare, the Drug Alcohol Coalition of Iredell, Davis Regional Medical Center, Piedmont PQA Healthcare, Addiction Recovery Medical Services, ARMS. This year we have two gold sponsors at $1,000, 5th Street Ministries and Statesville Free News. We actually have some silver sponsors at $500, which was Iredell Health System, Jody Province Counseling, and Southern Family Medicine, as well as we have some bronze sponsors, Lake Norman Regional Medical Center, NAMI of Lake Norman Iredell, and Turning Point Family Services are all bronze sponsors. And we've also gotten lots of support from the town of Troutman, Grilling for God Ministries, who will be working with 5th Street to provide our food, Print Crafters, and the Sign Shop of Troutman for their support and in-kind donations as well.
Okay, and this event is going to happen in the Troutman ESC Park.
Yes, sir.
And this is when will the...
It's September 15th from 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock at the park there. It's behind the town hall. I'd recommend coming early. Bring a blanket, bring a chair, bring an appetite. We're going to have plenty of food and some other things going on that will be talked about in a little bit.
Okay, so very good. So thank you too for your support in this, and thank you for your service here, Patti and Jerry, in this important event. So we're going to bring two more guests on with us right now. We're going to have Jeff Taylor coming up here. Jeff with Piedmont Healthcare is one of our sponsors, always here. And here's Brian King. He spells it with an I. He's not a Y. How you doing? Okay, so you two are on the board as well. And I want to ask you, Jeff, a little bit, what is planned for the celebration?
We have a great afternoon planned. Rocky Lynn, who is a local entertainer here, is going to provide entertainment. Lacey Mandigo, who was a finalist on The Voice, is going to do our national anthem for us. Billy Buck with WAME Radio, he's going to serve as our NC, and everybody, he's always a lot of fun. And we're going to have a fun 1 mile fun walk that will go through ESC Park and through the area there. We're going to have kids activities. We're going to have face painting, balloon animals. Chris Benfield, magician's going to be there. We're going to have poster art. Of course, we have the playground. Free t-shirts for if they're pre-registered through 3 o'clock. After that, any t-shirts that are left, we'll give those away. Of course, we're going to have information booths. We've got a lot of great vendors that are going to be there that are going to offer information about treatment, recovery, support services. One of the nicest things, Fifth Street Ministries and Grilling for God are going to provide an amazing meal for us. We're going to have grilled chicken, burgers, hot dogs, side items. I promise the food will be worth coming for. And then we've got 600 bottles of water that are donated by Niagara Water. Rockers are going to be there for people to sit in that are going to be there from Troutman Chair. We've just got an amazing afternoon plan.
Very good. And want to thank Piedmont Healthcare for all you do for the community.
Thank you.
You know, you support so many local efforts. Thank you for being an important part of it.
We enjoy our role in Iredell and Statesville.
Okay, next we have Brian King here with the Foundry House, and also as an executive member of this board. And tell us a little bit about the art that's planned this afternoon.
One thing we've got set up this year is really a unique and a little different opportunity to connect people with recovery. And one thing that's very vital to recovery is the ability to share your story or testimony with others. And with the help of Jay White and a band of local photographers, we have got several people that were brave enough to step out and share their story and their testimony and their walk through recovery with everybody. And we want to do that through a photographic exhibit and with some art involved. And the photographers have been met one-on-one with these folks. They've read their story, they've shared their story with them. And they're in the process now of preparing that and putting that together. And it's going to be a real unique opportunity. Instead of having someone just physically speak from a stage, you're going to be able to walk through the tent and be able to get face-to-face and have a one-on-one conversation with these folks and allow them to share that.
Yeah, I think that's an important part, to have people who are struggling with addiction to talk to people who have overcome addiction, and they've shared the walk there too. So I think that's very important.
That's one way hope can be offered and hope is shared. And one thing about the shirt I'm wearing, this is a kind of a unique shirt, so there's not going to be too many of these floating around. So if you're visiting and you see someone wearing this teal colored shirt, those are the folks that if you've got any questions or any concerns about recovery, folks wearing this color shirt can help direct you down the right path and get you connected with the folks that you need to be connected with.
So once again, it's September 15th, ESC Park. So we have one more guest to come on. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for coming on. And here's Debbie Page coming up here. Debbie, how you doing today?
I'm fine, how are you?
One of my fellow co-workers at SVL Free News.
Yes,
You see a lot of her articles on there about this. She also is on the executive board. So Debbie, what do folks need to do to attend?
Well, first off, we want everyone to come to this,
Right.
The whole community. We want to get together and celebrate people who are in recovery. You can register for free on Eventbrite. You can just search for Iredell Walk for Recovery and it'll pop right up. And this is not, you don't have to print the ticket, there's no cost or anything. This is simply a head count for us.
Right.
We ask you to bring blankets and chairs. I just checked the weather forecast this morning. It is mid-80s and sunny right now, so fingers crossed. So you'll need to bring some sunscreen maybe. Small coolers with soft drinks are also allowed if you would like to do that. They are subject to inspection.
Right.
We ask people to wear a little purple for Recovery Month. We'll also have our t-shirts available for those who pre-registered. And you can check out more information. We do updates, videos, things like that on our Facebook page, Iredell Walk for Recovery, and there's also a website you can search for, Iredell Walk for Recovery, for more information. So we hope everybody registers, comes on out, enjoys a great afternoon of entertainment and celebration.
Celebrate and support this important effort here in Statesville and Iredell County. So Debbie, thank you for all you do for SVL Free News, and thank you all you're doing for the community. Remember, SVL Free News, always local, always free. Hope everybody has a great week, and we'll see you out at Troutman ESC Park this weekend.